Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading for December 2019. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is for those who are intuitively guided to the channel or to a particular reading. Welcome. You may have planets in the sign of Scorpio, or you're in love with a Scorpio. How could you not be? Scorpio hopefully is also in love with you. So whatever brought you to the reading, I want to welcome and I want to thank you for choosing me. Giving me a chance, let's say. I feel if you found your way here, chances are there's going to be a message for you, especially if you just felt like, something's pushing me, pulling me to that reading. Chances are you have something that will help you along your path. Let's just put it that way, okay? All right, my loves. So we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. Unfortunately, you are the last this month, but you were the first last month. And I'm a couple days late, which, it's a bummer. But here we are. Here we are. There's probably a reason why I'm doing it today, so let's go with that. All right. Excuse me. So go ahead and just prepare yourself. And that's through a little deep breathing. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Feel free to ask your guides for signs of confirmation. The signs will already be here, so maybe ask them that you will be aware of them. They'll illuminate them for you, make them easy for you to see, feel, okay? And then once you ask, trust, okay? Just trust. And then just release it. And let's begin. So happy holidays, everyone. I know, I know it can be stressful. My daughter's going through that right now. I think we're being asked for patience here, waiting for the cards to come out. We have Temperance, card of Sagittarius. This is a card of patience. This is exactly what this card means. Have patience while something's developing. Perhaps the cards were, Spirit was getting them in place, right? So it asked for our patience. Whatever we're waiting on through this energy, it promises to be good, right? The outcome promises to be something wonderful. Let's just put it that way. This is a deck of major arcana, same as we did in November. And we're just going to take a couple of these and then add a couple more decks in. We'll look for synchronicities. We have the Fool, And we have the Wheel. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, and Temperance. We're going to use the Good Tarot. So let's look at this for a second while I'm doing a little shuffling. So we have the Fool in the middle. The Fool is about wanting to begin something, right? Wanting. The Fool is maybe I'm willing to take a chance on something now, or definitely could be, you know, you want to take a chance on something, and the universe is like, well, wait, my dear, you know, hang on a second. There may be a need to pause yourself for a moment, and I'm sure we're going to find out here why. Although when I look at the Wheel of Fortune, you can see that they're blindfolded. Right, so I'm spinning that wheel even I can't see it, you know. I feel like for some of you, this is about something that you may have just made a move in. I don't know. I get this feeling like you're moving on something maybe a little too quickly, and it's the energy of slowing it down for a moment. We have the Hierophant, card of Taurus. We have the Messenger of Fire. Fire. We have the Nine of Earth, Nine of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Wands. Well, you know, before taking my card, just let me look at this for a second, or let me talk through this for a second, because I'm definitely feeling the energy of someone. Okay, I feel like either I've been praying to be able to start a business. Maybe I'm praying for my business. What kind of business? I mean, it could be any business, but I have the Hierophant kind of representing it. You know, so, and the Hierophant is, you know, our faith. It's our spirituality. It's coming from coming from a higher energy, our higher selves. And, you know, it's about some type of change within that. It's funny because she's sitting at a table. And I feel like this is a clue for someone, like she's sitting at a table. You know, almost like I'm sitting at a table. You know, she's writing. So for some of us, perhaps we're writing. She's got a cup right beside it. So I could be certainly writing a book about love. And however that looks, right? And the candle's lit. So I feel like there's awareness over her of what she's penning. Someone may be like receiving messages, and maybe you're getting signs to like write it down. Like you're getting revelations, epiphanies, and they may be coming in quickly. And you may be stopping to like think about them. And I feel like it's fine. But writing them down, I feel is going to be good for you too. Like writing them down and then think about them. And maybe because you're forgetting them before you can put it somewhere safe, like on paper, it kind of fades away. And that's okay. So yeah, for some of you, you know, this is probably like some type of spiritual business. Just on top of a treasure chest. It looks like it's been sitting at the bottom of the ocean. So maybe I'm doing something with treasures. You know, maybe I'm selling on eBay. I don't know, maybe that's my name, right? Treasures. Treasures Forever, something like that. Maybe I need to make some extra money for Christmas and it's saying, go look in that chest. Open it. There's some things in there maybe I could sell, make money on. Nonetheless, I feel like whatever it is, it's coming to you. Okay, it's coming to you. Maybe it hasn't reached you yet. Maybe these ideas, these epiphanies, this movement, right? Finding treasure, that type of thing. Maybe it hasn't hit you yet with Temperance right above it, right? Kind of controlling. It's almost like she's controlling the energy. Then you have the Messenger of Fire right next to it. So this is somebody who wants to go, right? This is someone who is driven by passion, and that passion, like, you know, it's almost like I'm a ball of fire and I can just cut right through the field, right? I'll just burn the field as I go through. See energy towards this Nine of Pentacles, which is kind of nice, right? Because that's a card about success. And, you know, I feel like it is, within the Nine of Pentacles, it is taking what I know and putting that into motion. So many times I do feel like that it's self-employment. Well, it's described that way, but sometimes I do feel like it's within a company, right? Like I shine within a company, or I've been true and steady the whole way. And because of that, right, I have that jump on that wheel and it takes me up to the next level. Anyway, so I have the energy of success and I have the energy of victory. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And it's all feeding from the full. So it's all feeding from beginning something. You know, some of you may be learning, like, how to hypnotize people. You know what I mean? I don't know, because all of a sudden I feel like someone gets on a very, very deep, deep level. Like the ability to get on a deep level, like, and that's where it took me into, like, I'm hypnotized. And I want to say, too, you have the wheel at your back. And it's a good thing, because it's like destiny is what's energizing you, right? It's what's moving you forward. And, you know, maybe someone you start getting like super excited about it, right? Super passionate. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go, because here's this passion. Here's this fire just burning in you. It's just burning in you, right? But it's like, whoa, wait, come on, slow down a minute. So this is what I feel like is putting the full, I don't want to say had a schedule. It's funny, yesterday's video I had where everything was being slowed down. Must have been Libras. Everything went into slow-mo. Yours is kind of speeding up. It's like the opposite. I'm speeding up. Things are speeding up, okay? But maybe because they're speeding up, I need to, you know, I need to slow down and catch my breath type of thing. Because this passion is like, man, I just feel it as there's nothing going to stop you within this energy. And what is this about? Well, I'm looking at the Four of Swords here, which is the energy of inviting healing in over usually my heart. You know, yeah, I kind of think it is the Three of Swords. And then I move into the healing process. I move into the asking for the healing. But not just healing, it's about praying too, right? I'm asking for something that I feel kind of wounded without. I feel too limited. I mean, to the point where it kind of makes me sad. So whatever it is I've been asking, well, look at this. It's like the prayers have been answered. We move into that wheel of fortune, and wheel of fortune is what's moving the foal, right? And the foal is walking towards temperance, and temperance is about divine timing. So it's within the divine energy, right? I have destiny and I have divine energy here. There may be a few of you thinking about becoming a minister, a preacher, that type of thing, an inspirational speaker. I definitely feel like faith is part of that. Faith would definitely be part of that. And, as I say that, I feel like you have a burning desire for that, almost like you're being called by source almost. This is what is now in your heart and fueling that heart. So that's fantastic. It may be something you're even doing online. And listen, success. Okay. All right, let's get the rest of our cards. I have the Seven of Earth, which is the Seven of Pentacles. I kind of love this card. Number one, this is about patience. This is about the seeds of intention that have already been planted. And, sometimes we forget about them and we don't water them, right? We don't tend to them. We just forget about them, and then maybe they continue to grow, but it's a slow growth. And other seeds, maybe those are the ones we water. The water is being our thoughts, our imagination, our, dreaming it before it arrives, that type of thing. So that can also measure the time. If something's coming, something, but I like the Wheel of Fortune is also here with the Seven of Pentacles. So this tells me, this is the seed of intention. This isn't a karmic lesson type of thing. Again, it feels abundant. We don't have any water cups. Water cups. We don't have any water out yet. Interesting. No water on a Scorpio's reading, but we have fire. We're definitely moving into your passion. Again, I feel strong. It's like a fire within me. And it kind of feels like that is what's driving me. Look at that, we got more fire. We have the Page of Fire. So the Page and the Knight. We have the Moon, card of Pisces. Could also be Cancer. They're ruled by the Moon. And we have the Seven of Cups. Wow. So this is very confusing energy with the Moon and the Seven of Cups together. Seven of Cups, in a nutshell, is about really not being able to make a choice. There's, on the good side of that, there's options. But within those options, I don't know, and why. Well, some of it may be, I don't believe in myself enough. Could I do that? Like, could I really, if I took that cup, could I really do that? I don't know. And maybe there's some days I'm like, I know I could do it, right? But then when it comes time to actually choose that cup, it's like, if I do this, I've done that before, so, you know, I already know the outcome of that, and it was safe, right? But the fire. So it's that kind of energy. And then you throw the moon on top of that. So it tells me with the choices that you're looking at, you don't have enough clarity over. Okay. And this may be why the Fool is being asked just to slow down, not to stop. Slow down for a minute, right? Slow down. Maybe there's something I need to consider as I move forward, because there is a lot of cloudiness here, you know. The sky's full of clouds here. And Page of Fire is under that. So again, you know, that can be aggressive energy too, in a positive or a negative way. So I think I gotta wait a minute, and we'll figure out why. You know, maybe I'm about to make a choice. Maybe I'm about to make a choice on something. And I've been waiting, really waiting for something else. Right? But maybe I'm tired of waiting. So I make the choice out of the Seven of Cups here. I make a choice. I'm going to take that one. You know, it just feels safe. Feels safe. And you have the Four of Swords here. So I worry that part of why I'm in the Four of Swords energy, which is I need healing, right? This healing. And why do I need healing? Because the pain in my heart is holding me back. It's holding me back. And I'm recognizing that. You know, and I'm carrying pain from long time ago. I'm carrying pain from yesterday too. Right? And I'm realizing, especially being in this cup energy, that I'm basing things and decisions off of my emotions. Off of my emotions, but also off of my past and what has hurt me before. And that's fine, right? I need to look at what's hurt me before. You know, I definitely want to take that in consideration. But if I'm going to do that, then it's imperative that I look at my part in that situation, because I could be holding myself back for something under false pretenses, under what I tell myself to be true. But Seven of Cups and the Moon, do I really know that? Do I really know that? Right? Do I really know that? You don't really know that. That's the thing. You don't. There's your answer. You don't know that. And we all think that, right? We all think that because when we're in that energy, that's the way we think. It's the way we think. So no wonder the Fools, like, or Temperance is like, wait a minute, Scorpio, wait. Wait, I love you way too much to let you just hastily go forward. You know, just because it feels safe. There's too much fire on this table to be playing things safe. Okay? So that is definitely why the Fool is being held back. Okay, how were these? So let's look at the corners here. We have the Hierophant and the Moon, with the Seven of Cups there too. And I'm looking at the Seven of Cups right now more or less as choices and decisions that you have, right? Ways that you could go. You know, if I'm looking for an escape, there are different options if I really look, but which way am I going to go? And because, you know, it's so cloudy out, the Hierophant is here. And the Hierophant is about hearing, especially with the Four Swords, anchoring that, right? You know, the Four Swords to me is Source healing us. And the Hierophant is about reaching Source to me. Sorry, Marley's barking. It's about reaching source, to me, okay? And then moving from that energy. So I have the Hierophant over the moon. Over the moon. So that makes me feel confident, especially because I have victory below that too. That makes me feel confident that you hear the right thing. Like you'll hear your guidance, right? If I ask for it, I'm asking for it. The Four of Swords, I am asking for it. I am open to higher energy helping me. So I'm asking for it. It's being heard. And then there's movement, right? But, you know, it's being heard, not just that, but it's putting a fire in you. And it's making you want to get up and go. But boom, I feel like, again, Temperance is like, whoa, you know, I want you to think about a few of these choices first. You don't have a lot of swords here either. So you're moving in a lot of, mainly fire. You have earth. It's like fire and earth. Fire and earth. We have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So that is about wanting to make a decision, needing to make a decision. This is about wondering if I can fit things into my life. Like, you know, what if, what if. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to use the Cosmic Tarot because it's just been giving great messages this month, so why quit? You know, and I have a feeling that someone wants to, somebody does want to start a business. And I feel like, you know, you're ready to go. Like, you're ready to go. You're feeling that this is the right thing. I just feel like there's something that you're asking that you need clarity in. It's like, there's just something that I don't know. I feel like you're going to get in this reading. You know, it's going to give you some type of answer. For some of you, it's simply you're asking if you're on the right path. Is this the right thing for me? Right? Will this be okay? It's funny. Somewhere I saw a woman. Where is she? I saw a woman oh, right here. Nine of Pentacles. She's got a mask on. And I just glanced over and I thought to myself real quick, well, that's funny. She's got a mask on. Almost like I don't want people to see who I am. And you know what it made me think of? It's me. How you don't see my face. It's not that I don't want you to. You know, the truth of the matter is I don't want to put makeup on and I just throw my hair up and, you know, I put on my comfy clothes. It's just the way I live my life now. And if I was to come on camera, because I am a Virgo, I would want to be presentable. So it's not that I won't. I will. Yeah, but that's just the truth. You're right or wrong, that's my truth. But anyways, that's what it made me think it was her. Doing something like, but I don't feel like I'm showing my face. I may be going in disguise. Kind of looking at each other. Okay. You know, honestly, I want to start right here because, boy, this is really, since I pointed this out with her mask, it is standing out to me. And these two are looking at each other. The Knight of Fire and Knight of Wands is looking at the Nine of Pentacles and vice versa. There may be someone in a business situation that in some way you may want a partnership with, or they're offering something, and you know, maybe it's done online, so you don't know the person. I feel like I'm looking at them, and I'm kind of asking the question, like, who are you, though? Like, who are you? Who are you really? I may be asking this to myself, though, because in a way I feel that, too. Like, I feel like it's the Knight of Wands looking at the person in the Nine of Pentacles, and I feel like they're the same person. Almost like the Knight is kind of the spirit. We have the Three of Swords. You know, I have to tell you, I feel like for a few of you, this is someone that you lost. And I feel like, you know, I mean, she just looks like the younger sister, a younger friend, you know, my sister when she was young. And I feel like, it could be a friend, like my best friend from high school. And I feel like how she comes to you is how you remember her, okay, in her best, and I feel like I'm young here. I feel like I'm young and I'm full of spirit, right? I'm just full of spirit. I may be full of energy. I feel like she is someone, you know, they're talking to each other. This could be an earlier version of you. You're like, you know, your higher self. But an earlier version of you, maybe a previous lifetime, the essence of you who's gone through this situation. Because she is the fire. She's the fire of it all. We have the World. We have the Prince of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have the Princess of Pentacles together. So we have, and both Prince and Princess, so this could have been a younger time also. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the Prince, and Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for the Princess. They're attached to this Three of Swords, however, it's like they are within this next portal. So wherever the Fool is going, the World card is the portal, is the enter point. The Fool sets on the journey to find this portal, and here is the portal revealing itself. But before that portal is the Three of Swords. So I need to look at that Three of Swords, and actually I want to take a couple cards in that direction before we get to the portal. I just want to look at the Three of Swords, really. Really, it's all I want. Three Swords. Ten of Swords. You know, can I say something? I feel like there's someone, that boys triggered it right away. I feel like there's someone out there who did lose someone. And I feel like what you're hanging on to is how things ended. You know, maybe you got in a fight and then something happened, right? And, you know, it's the energy of not feeling like I got to clear things up. And I feel like it really, it bothers you. And I want you to know that you're being asked to put that down. You know, I want you to think of something. This is just for my knowledge, okay? But when someone passes, you know, they're dropping these earthly, what do I want to call them? These earthly burdens, okay? And you know, and that's the ego and that type of things that happen from the ego. So they drop it, so they don't judge it. And you know, they're coming from unconditional love. So they don't look upon you and be like, well, shame on her. Now, this is my belief, okay? But I have to tell you, I believe it with everything within me, everything. But I feel like, you know, it's saying don't hold on to things. You know, just don't hold on to things. And I feel like you've been asking for forgiveness. I've been praying for forgiveness, asking for forgiveness. And forgiveness is already given, but not even needed, okay? So it's like they are saying, okay, I forgive you, but they're doing it they're forgiving you for you, not because of anything that happened. And I don't care how bad it was. The energy is that was ego. Ego no longer exists. And I have nothing but love for you. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. And that's for everyone. It's for someone in particular, but it's also for everyone. Okay? It's for everyone. Everyone, and I know that because I feel it all the time, and I've had many great losses myself, and you know, I just know it as I know it as I know it. Okay. Okay. Now, let's kind of move out of that. I also feel like I have the energy. You know, someone may be wanting to partner up with someone. And you may have done that in your past, right? You may have, I don't know, partnered up with someone, collaborated with someone, trusted someone as it comes to how you make your money, and got ripped off, or, you know, the two of you just couldn't get along. There was fighting. There may be more than two, but there was a lot of fighting. Um, you know, it just wasn't, it just wasn't, it turned into a place where it became anxiety ridden for you. Um, and I feel like I may not be accepting someone's help because of that energy. I don't feel like it's the same person. But I feel like maybe you need help in something and you're refusing it, or you're thinking of refusing it because, you know, well, you know, what if, what if? Um, and that's really all I know about that. So I feel like it's just maybe you realizing, like, okay, wait a minute, I'm basing it more off that. Doesn't mean don't stop, don't investigate, don't look deeper. It just wants you to do it from a different perspective. That's all. I know your reading's going slow, but it's how I'm feeling it. Like, I am not meant to speed this up. I'm going to pick this up. We're going to go back to the beginning again. I have the Five of Cups, so I'm wondering if I'm thinking of going back to someone. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I think a lot of us automatically think, oh no. No, it's not saying it's a bad thing. But there's a little bit of something going on, so we'll see. I have the Eight of Pentacles. So, Scorpio, you're looking at something emotionally, something that happened in your past. You're looking at it emotionally. Well, it's a lot of cards. Oh, I'll take them. I don't know if I ever refuse cards, but I think about it for a second. All right, we have the Devil, card of Capricorn. We have the Seven of Pentacles again, coming over the Fool. I like that energy. So it's definitely showing us beginning something with the seed of intention that was previously planted that is now arriving. And well, let's keep going. We'll see. We have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Five of Swords. So she may be someone that I don't get along with. We have the Prince of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We had the Princess not too long ago. Someone seeing a younger guy here. We have the Sun, card of Leo. And we have the Two of Cups. Okay. Let's look at this. So, first thing I want to do is I want to come down here because I see the Queen of Pentacles is looking at this Sun. And the Sun is like spreading. And where is it spreading? Between the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So she's looking at the Sun. And to me what that means is I'm looking at something with a positive attitude. With a, I'm starting to believe maybe I can do this. Maybe I can. Maybe this is the one, right? I'm starting to kind of like, I feel it in my chest right now where it's like, I'm starting to let some of the love in, right? I'm starting to allow myself to feel, maybe just a little bit, right? But this is the energy that this Queen is moving on, I can tell. And it kind of feels like this Queen is thinking about maybe giving someone another chance with the Wheel here and the Fool, both about taking a chance. So in some way, this Two of Cups, which is our soulmate, let's just call it a soulmate love, landing on the Wheel. So take a chance on me, take a chance on me, right? And then the Fool, I'm ready. And then this Knight of Fire down here, the passion. So something is going on where it's like the gate of emotions flooding you, all moving towards this Two of Cups. Okay, let's read back a little bit. So we open with the Five of Cups, and again, that's focusing on something from the past, and it's doing it in a no-can-do type of way. It is the beating myself up. I'm remembering, if I feel someone cheated on me, that's all I think about. I don't think about the, I'm not saying this is right at all because I don't know. Well, if someone cheated, I don't know. At this time in my life, no, I don't think I would put up with it at all. Not even once. It's just how I feel. At this stage in my life, it's like I don't have that many years left to try to forgive again. But I'm really good at picking them out now. Not like I was back then. So anyway, I'm looking at the parts that broke me. And the Queen of Pentacles is doing the opposite. She is looking, she's remembering the beautiful times, the fun times, right? The times when you two laugh together. That type of energy. So I have two different energies, and it's funny because I have Temperance here. Now I kind of get it because just the way the cards are, I know I kind of start shooting this straight down so you can see it from my perspective. I'm going to figure out a way to do that. There's one of my epiphanies. I should write it down. Anyway, the cups are like perfectly spaced between these energies. So it is the energy of right? Mixing that perfect recipe. But because someone's focus is this way, and then I have someone's focus towards illumination, but someone not. The Eight of Pentacles comes in and talks about the energy needed to be put into that, right? I feel like someone feels twisted, and it's like I feel twisted inside. I don't know how to unravel myself. I don't know how to unravel maybe my nerves. And I want to say you do, or I feel like you do, but do I do it? And that may mean like taking yoga, doing Tai Chi, something that, I feel like something that'd be good for you, like Tai Chi, nice, slow, concentrated movements, can really help calm water. So, you can do it online now. So there are ways, and I feel like I need that. I need that before first of all, I need that before there's movement. And it's showing me it has to come from me. Doesn't mean divine's not helping me, but I need to pull deep. Now, this may not be you. This may be someone else, because I have the two people. I feel like the two people from the Two of Cups are here. You and Queen of Pentacles representing, okay? It doesn't mean it's only the Queen of Pentacles. No, it's her energy. It's the energy of someone now feeling grounded. And listen, she's a business owner. She's the, she runs the company, that type of thing. She's the one who grabs those details that other people miss. I read between the lines, right? I see the signs that other people don't. So she's the gatherer of that. And that all becomes part of her wisdom, which becomes part of her strength and her foundation. So she's at that stage. Now, if that sounds like you, this is your stage, then this is you. You're starting to look at things with a much lighter perspective. And I kind of feel a little dreamy for the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe I've kept myself at bay, not allowing myself to quite get that way. But, and I get the Prince of Wands right behind her. I just realized. And he's looking at her. He's looking at her. And I feel like she, even though she can't see him, funny, we have a lot of people where we can't see, but even though she can't see him, she feels him. That is what's going on. She's starting to feel his energy. I feel like she's starting to feel his energy, or he's starting to feel her energy, that type of thing. Okay, I'm pretty clear on this. And as she allows herself to feel more of that energy, and how does she do that? Well, if it starts to take her to dreamland, now she allows it. She allows it, right? Not to the nightmare stage, to dreamland. She's feeling it. She's definitely feeling it. And because she's feeling it, it's almost like she's putting herself in place subconsciously. And what results of all this? Well, with the wheel is the Two of Cups. But then I have the Queen of Wands up here. And I'm wondering what her part in all this is, because she's attached to the Five of Swords. So in some way, she's in conflict with another. But she kind of feels like she's meant to be here too. Like all the players are meant to be here. Right? They're meant to be here. It's almost like I'm playing a game of chess, and it's like this is how I learn how to play chess. This is how I become the champion. Different elements in learning how to get from here to there. Right? Alright, I want to look at her a little more. We have the Princess of Wands. So this is probably a younger energy. So I feel like what she's doing here is, I feel like she is also representing people. She's also attached to that wheel, right? Her younger energy. In the Five of Swords, you know, this could be, you know, when we, and look, I have the Prince of Wands down here. What the heck, guys? So I have the Princess of Wands up here attached to the wheel. The wheel happens. Enter the Princess, or the Prince of Wands. I'm now in the Queen. I'm no longer the Princess. I'm in the Queen energy. So, you know, when I say enter, I mean enter into the atmosphere, right? The energy starts flowing to this Queen. Through that energy, she starts becoming, that's not the right word. It's like, you know, she starts to become illuminated. I feel like the light is like traveling now. It's lighting her up, traveling through her body, and as it travels, you know, she's just, I don't know, lighting up. She's on fire. She's on fire. She's on fire. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles doesn't know that this prince is around or will be, but she feels it. She feels it. Okay, I want to keep going. Readings have been long for December, but I have to tell you, I feel like I'm in no rush. Like, I just want to take my time in this reading. Okay. Alright, we have the Princess of Cups, which represents something coming into us. Usually a cup of love. Unexpectedly. We don't expect it. Coming over the Hierophant. So, you know, it could be Taurus. We had the Queen of Pentacles earlier. But this is definitely, you know, I must be vibrating from a higher energy here. You know, I must, why? Because I must be looking at, like, all the possibilities in life and not the restrictions. You know, maybe coming from that full energy, it's like I just start to turn, I change, right? All of a sudden, I'm starting to think of everything that's possible, where I used to think of every roadblock that would get in my way. And many I created. So, this princess is about to be, I don't know if to say shocked. I have the Seven of Cups again. That can also be Cancer energy, just so you know. Okay, so when this comes in, however it's coming in, and, you know, I mean, we're talking about work, but we also moved into love. So I know we're talking about both. Something comes in unexpectedly, okay? When it does, especially because we have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck too, when it does, I question it. I do question it for a second. Maybe more than a second, right? I'm trying to make a real decision over here. But I have the Seven of Cups attached to me too, so that can be confusion in making a decision. But the Hierophant is the energy it's rising out of. So I kind of feel safe within this, because you're in a much higher energy here. You know, you're under the Hierophant's energy. So your choices will be known. You know, sometimes it's like a peek through the veil. You know, just enough to make you feel comfortable, because when you emerge out of that energy, you're into the Knight of Wands. You're into fire. And it's on, baby. It's on. So I feel like at this point, it's on. Temperance is saying, okay, the gate has been lifted. Go. maybe that gate is for the other person. Maybe it's the other person. It's like a horse behind, you know, like I'm in a horse race and I'm waiting for the, you know, I'm waiting for them to lift the gate. We have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Death card. Card of Scorpio. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Empress. And it's like once this wheel comes in, I am now the Empress. Some of you, maybe, you know, maybe you're hearing news that you're pregnant. Maybe, I always hate to say this, but maybe an engagement's coming in or a proposal's coming in because you're pregnant. I have the Four of Wands over the Nine of Pentacles, and that's quite beautiful. That's really grounded energy and love. I kind of like that. It's also the energy I feel sometimes I have a business from it at home that I just love. Like I love my home and I love my business. I love them both. I love them both. Could be even a daycare type of thing. I think someone's also getting proposed to. And, you know, I just feel like it's gonna, it's funny because I always hate saying that because I see here, like, you know, you're gonna be like, oh my God. So I feel like when I give a message like that, some way, somehow, you get amnesia. Maybe you just get lost in that moment and you forget about this, okay? Because I definitely feel like that's happening. And I don't know, someone may be having a baby in August. December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Wow. August. So maybe you're getting pregnant this month. Wow. Someone may be getting pregnant this month. I want to say get excited about it no matter what has happened in your life. Just get excited about it. I feel like I need to leave it that simple. Like no matter what has happened in your life, allow yourself to get excited about it. Allow yourself to enjoy the emotional part of it, okay? Definitely feel like some people are becoming mothers. I want to look at something. The Six of Pentacles, and I had the King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And what I wanted to look at is I wanted to look at what someone was looking back at. You know, what's attached to this emotional, this something emotional that has you looking back, looking at it from, again, a sad point of view. And I had the King of Pentacles there. Why do I feel like the King of Pentacles is going to come through? I feel like this King of Pentacles comes through for you. Comes through for you in some way. In some way. I also feel like this King is in the energy of able to This king is ready for the next part of the ride. And the energy the King of Pentacles is bringing to the table is one where I am, not only am I prepared, but I want to give to you, right? Maybe before I just liked all the attention on me, that type of thing. But now, whatever has turned my eye, whatever has, whatever clicked within me, it's like now I think about giving that to you. Like, I want to give. And I kind of feel an acknowledgement of, I didn't before. Okay, so. And I just want to say with the Empress here too, I do feel like, you have love here. And I have no doubt there's love on both sides. Like, I don't have any doubt. They're both pointing towards the Four of Wands, by the way, which talks about a relationship and two people in that relationship. And two people are really, they're better off together. They're stronger, or at least they feel that way, okay? Stronger together. Maybe the only way we could really know this is it had to be ripped apart. And now that it's been ripped apart, right, and each has had their growth, as it comes back together, it's like now we're stronger than ever. Nothing's going to pull us apart. Right? But it's two people coming from that energy. So I feel like the Empress is you, just you. You're like, oh, man. Okay, I love you. I love you. Okay, I'm going to do this. I love you. I'm going to do this. And I feel like, just like the Queen of Pentacles earlier, where she was looking at that sun, and I felt there was a real belief in her, right? She was not just a belief, but I feel like she was feeling that it could be everything that she thought it could be. It can be that. And I feel like now the Empress is believing it. And listen, I'm at least going to give it a try, right? As the Fool, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to take a chance. But look where the energy is at after the portal, right? We're in a beautiful energy of balance. We care for each other equally, right? Not, this isn't about ego within the Four of Wands. This is our love and our passion for life, our passion. Some of you, you may be working together, you may be coming together in some way, or it could be the combination of combining finances, that type of thing. We'll see the Ten of Pentacles comes out, which, it'd just be icing on the cake, but we don't even need it. We have the Four of Wands here. We don't need it. So wherever we end up in the Four of Wands, we're going to be happy. Even if we end up in the street, we have each other in this energy. We have each other, right? And that's it. Okay, let's keep going. All of a sudden, I feel like I got to speed it up a little. And Scorpio, I like that your Major Arcana came out in your reading. I always like when the Major Arcana comes out. All right. There's the Hierophant again. Right by the Hierophant and the Seven of Swords. Both are very spiritual cards. I feel this is energy of maturing. Of us maturing, maybe individually. But I definitely feel the energy of maturing and seeing life in a different way. before it might have been like, you know, being with my friends was the most important thing, but now I'm starting to realize the love of a partner. Again, maybe someone, or getting that urge to start families too. And, you know, if you don't want to get pregnant, definitely use birth control, because it's kind of weird that I said that. Alright, I have the Prince of Cups. So he's the one who's giving the offer. And look what follows that. The Ace of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. Celebrating. Celebrating. What am I celebrating? The arrival of that Ace of Pentacles. King Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Moon. Coming over the Moon. And the moon in your eye. It's a big pizza box of morning. Alright, let's look at this. So first of all, I feel like we have a maturing energy over here. You know, and mature energy, okay, I don't know if I need to go into that. And for some of you, I feel like Taurus. I need to say Taurus is going to be pretty big with the Hierophant side by side here. And it may be the Taurus who has matured, right? I just matured. Let's leave it at that. Like, I've matured. You know, I maybe put my bad boy days behind me, my bad girl days behind me. So now I have the Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups coming over the Seven of Pentacles. So this is someone, when I make this offer, I'm feeling in my heart that this is someone I am meant to be, right? Because I'm making it from the Seven of Pentacles energy. So when I make this, and maybe you need to know this or hear that, this person truly feels like you're meant to be. Listen, you have the energy of destiny all over the spread. Things are kind of coming together for you. You can kind of see the patterns, right? And we start to see, like, okay, where are we slowing it down, and where are we speeding it up too fast, and where do we need to make just minor adjustments along this path? Other than that, let's stay on this road, right? It seems to be taking us to abundance, to love. So anyway, so this Prince of Cups is coming in with, you know, with an authentic offer, bringing the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is about abundance, right? It's the possibility of abundance. Why just the possibility? Because it's something I have to reach out for. It's something I have to say yes to. It's something I have to agree to. Even if it's a universal energy, you know, I got to accept it and jump on board, or I can resist. It's up to me. But this is you accepting it with the Three of Cups following that. This is the celebration of, this is the joy. I'm feeling the joy. I'm feeling the joy. And then, you know, under that is the Page of Wands. You know, this has been a very intuitive ride for both of you, I can tell. And I'm not just talking love. I'm also talking if it's someone with an opportunity to help you within maybe a business. You know, you're receiving, you know. Again, I feel it's very authentic. I want to take a card on the King of Wands, or the King of Wands right now. Because then we have the Moon and the Moon, so I kind of want to look at them separately too. I have the Three of Wands. Take one more. So, you know, that's a very optimistic viewpoint. Maybe my optimistic viewpoint is I can really celebrate this, right? I don't have to fear it. I can celebrate it. This is believing. Three Wands is the beginning of a path. A path filled with fire. Wands, fire, passion. Judgment. You know, maybe someone's getting a phone call. I kind of feel like someone may be getting a phone call. I have the energy of double Pisces here. With fire, maybe. If we want to add that, if we want to get that particular. Anyway, I feel like someone is maybe getting a phone call. And I feel like it's coming into you. It's just the energy of it's coming in. You know, I got to go back to the Princess of Cups. I don't think you're going to expect it. Or if you're the ones making the call, they're not going to expect it. But I can tell you, it puts, you know, it feels good on the heart. No matter what my decision ends up being, it's like this, it feels good. Now, judgment is about a rebirth, right? It's about, you know, it's like the universe saying, you know, that we want you to do something. We want you, you know, your seed of intentions coming up. Sometimes it's a call to action. You know, pay attention to the signs. Maybe I'm not seeing the signs. Actually, what I want to do is I want to move into the double moon. I have the Seven of Wands. You know, I have the feeling for some of you, this double moon represents two energies. I feel like it's kind of like a like-minded energy. I don't know why I made this over there. A lot of cards. We're going to take them, and then we'll finish the reading with this. I have the Four of Cups. Hangman. Two of Pentacles. So I'm taking a minute within my decision. The Fool. Looks like I decide, let's do it. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Ten of Wands. Ace of Cups. Six of Wands. Beautiful. First of all, this is victory within love. This is victory within love. We have Ten of Wands here, though. It feels like a card that's just not meant to be. So let's see why. Because I have... Eight of Swords. Okay. I have the Fool looking at this Ten of Wands. And I have the Eight of Swords that came over that. So that is self-created fear. So that means, sometimes I feel like what this means is partly why I didn't move to the next thing or move out of what I'm doing yet, even though maybe I have desire to, is out of a sense of responsibility, out of a sense of duty. With the 10, though, that means it's coming to an end, right? If we allow it. Something comes to an end. You know, that time where everything was on your shoulders and everyone else was out living life and you were, you know, you were doing everything. That type of energy. This coming to an end. I feel like for a few of you, I feel like it's the energy of starting, you know, I feel like I'm going out and I may be looking for a job. Sorry about that. Okay. So I feel like someone is, yeah, it's kind of like you're being released from responsibility, and I feel like you have this attitude of, because I feel like you're very confident, like, and it's like you're walking down the street. You're like walking down the street of, you know, like at New York City, and you seem very confident. And I feel like, I mean, I can't see what you're doing, but I feel like what you're about to do is start going into places and presenting yourself. you know, looking for that job. And I do feel like you are dressed pretty nice, you know, so you take, you know, but you just feel it anyway. I feel like your whole attitude is like that. Like, I just start dressing, I want to dress nice, snappy, and, you know, snappy's the word, but it's like a whole new you, a whole new attitude. So I feel like you are moving into that energy of becoming, it doesn't mean I'm separating from someone, but I am becoming independent. For whatever the reason, my heavy responsibilities are coming to an end, at least for right now. And I feel, again, it's almost like that horse has been waiting to get out of that gate, and boom, let me out. You're out. And I don't know why I'm seeing New York City, but it's an image of a city, you know, like a busy city. And I feel like it's something you've been dreaming about for a long time. Okay, let's just see if I can get anything else. Can't get anything else on that. I just realized, like, most of my deck is gone. So I just had the Hermit pop out. I'm not really looking at anything. It's the card of Virgo. And I feel like some of you, because Eight of Swords was the last one out, some of you are attached to this person. And it may be the energy of, you know, because the Virgo has the cup right above them. It's funny, I see the cup above them though, and it's like pouring down on them, which is illuminating that. And I'm wondering if that is in some way they're illuminating your fear, or in some way they're showing you there's no need to have that fear. Like, it's like I'm showing you a part of myself so you can eliminate that, right? For some reason they're having awareness that maybe they hadn't. A lot of stars I'm noticing. Like a lot of little wishes coming true. Okay. Alright guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick these up. And although we are already a minute 17 in, I still feel like I want to go a little deeper. So I'm going to pick these up too. Bring out the Crystal Vision. And we're just going to do a short little spread. King of Swords. King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Chariot. You know, this is working on my approach with my mouth. Working on that. Working on, you know, even healing a prior, like the prior pain, the prior swords that had been in my back. It's funny, yesterday I was doing a reading and I literally felt like someone was stabbing me in the back. Probably not as bad as it would actually hurt, but I definitely got the essence of that. And I'm looking and I'm like, right where that sword is at in her was right where I was feeling it. Wonder if I got the Five of Swords and I didn't realize it. Anyway, this is the energy of moving on from that, right? Due to the work that I put in, again, there's this separation, the coldness, the iciness between two people. And to move into the chariot, we have to have balance, right? That chariot won't move, and it is moving. It's in movement. So it won't move until yin and yang are yin and yang, right? Until they're equally balanced. Someone may have called you guys yin and yang. We have the Knight of Wands. It's definitely keeping focus on whatever it is I want to create within the Eight of Pentacles. Within the Eight of Pentacles, whatever I'm creating, as long as I go into it with focus, number one, and the idea that anything is possible, whatever I put into this directly benefits me. This is about continuing to, if I'm working on something, continue to work hard on it. Just continue to work hard on it, because, we have the 9, we already saw the 10, so we know that it can end. And from that, with the Wands, right, there's strength gained from that. There's always strength gained from that journey. So we know that. There's that Ace of Cups again. High Priestess. Like, there's that Queen of Pentacles, feeling that energy of someone's right behind me. Almost like I can feel them breathing on my neck. Two Swords. Page of Pentacles. And these Six of Swords. Alright. Well, I don't know. This is definitely showing me that I have to, the only way I can get over, right, with the Fool, I'm putting it behind me. The only way I can put something behind me or get over something is I need to look at it. I need to look at it. I need to examine it, and I need to work on it, right? I need to work on myself within that energy too. It is relating to love. Okay, it's relating to love. And, maybe you were not even interested in working on it, but then all of a sudden you start thinking about things, you start thinking about someone, and then you start thinking more about them. Don't think that they're not thinking about you, right? We have Temperance who's leading this whole circus. So don't think that they're not thinking about you. Chances are that's exactly what's going on. So, always being called into action, right? Temperance. Slow down, examine, take a moment, right? Take a moment, focus your attention on love, your participation in love, for one reason only, to find balance, to bring yin and yang together, right? To find balance, bring in my spiritual being, signs everywhere, moving also to, listen, this is about a very intuitive period. I mean, I just feel like life should be, there shouldn't be periods anymore. It's like we should just always be intuitive. We should always, it's just the way it should be, and maybe that's the way I'm meant to move here, because I also have the Two of Swords here. So is that the threat of, moving something into my mind and trying to make a decision based on that? Yet in the Two of Swords, I don't really feel the balance of the universe behind me. I kind of feel like it's just, like, oh my God, it's just my decision, and I know I'm going to mess it up. I know I'm going to mess it up. I know I'm going to choose the wrong way. I'm going to choose A, and should have been B. I just know it. Right, this is the energy. You come back here. This is the energy you're being asked just to work on. Put the energy in. And I do feel like, especially with the Eight of Pentacles representing that, let the other person worry about the other person. Let them heal them. If they're the ones coming back, then it's showing me they come back balanced. Maybe it's something who's brand new, and once you prepared, right, your guides, like, I just want to prepare you. This is your seed of intention, by the way, your seed of intention. And you're not going to plant bad seeds, right? It's not, give me a lesson, universe. No. This is give me some joy, right? We know that because we had the Three of Cups. We had the Three of Wands. We just have too much joyous energy. It's all directed by the divine. So that's what I want you to think of. Like, when it's like, okay, you got to look at this again, but it's directed by divine to put you in preparation for what it is you want anyway, right? It is your seed. It is your seed. But you're afraid of that seed in the same breath, okay? And I don't mean afraid. It's just that, what you guys know what I'm saying. And ultimately, I have the Five of Swords here, and then I have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is putting those swords down, right? It's understanding the fight was never worth it. The fight was coming from ego, right? We were both ego-based. That's why they both have swords in their back. Both of them have swords. He's got 3. She's got 2. Well, he's got 1 sword more. Anyway. So, and maybe I do need to do a little forgiving. I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to you. But down here, it's the energy of putting down my swords. And I feel like the Page of Pentacles is saying, I want an experience. I want an experience. I need something in my life, right? I need some type of experience in my life. I need to learn, I need to learn about even moving to a higher level. Like, what could that be? What could that be like? Alright, I'm only taking the ones that are face up because, the King of Pentacles is back. Because I have to end this reading sooner or later. We have the World card again. We have the Nine of Pentacles again. Page of Wands again. Look at this. We have the 3 Wands. It's almost like we're getting your old spread. There's that 10 of Cups. And there's that King of Pentacles, who is representing, love, partnership for many of us. Again, doesn't have to be a King of Pentacles. But this is the energy, and again, I felt like, did this happen before? Because I felt like no, before it was earth and fire, now it's earth and water. So, if we're considering the world a new portal, we walk into that new portal, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is included in this next portal. That's success within, we'll just say a business. What I'm willing to put my time behind, right? I'm going to have success with that. And I have to tell you, I feel like there's a few of you who, you're coming to a point, I feel like you're coming to a point where I've been concentrating on maybe my career and things like that. And now I'm feeling I want to add in maybe a family. Maybe it is a family that I want to add in. So I feel like what this is doing, we go way back, and what this is doing, it's the adventure of finding what will be your future family, right? And who will be in that family. Well, I have the King of Pentacles right next to the 10 of Cups. And I have no restriction around it whatsoever. The only restriction is I see the 2 of Swords kind of peeking out there, but I'm not even worried about that because I have the 3 of Wands here, so it shows me the direction you're looking at this. I'm believing it to be so, and therefore it will be so. 3 of Wands is about going with the flow. I go with the flow, right? I trust my intuition, and I'm going for the ride. Definitely going for the ride here. And, you know, where's it going? Well, you have success through how I make my money, and I don't know, Ten of Cups tells me, you know, there's love. And I know for some of you, you're starting a family, or you may get pregnant this month, in the month of December, and you have the baby in August. You may be having a Leo. So, we did have the sun came out earlier. Some of you may be having a Leo. They might be peeking their head right now, right? All right, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there because it got really long. It's over an hour and a half. That's too long. Thank you so much, guys. I'm even going to cut my thank you short because I think it's long enough. But I love you. I love you so much. I will see you next time.